Wow, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Now this game had some really creative bosses, but what the hell do I expect from a franchise that gave us mushroom equals big, flower equals fire, and the main villain is a giant turtle. Now these are some really great bosses, and I'm going to show them all to you, one by one, starting from the first one all the way to Baby Bowser at the end. So let's get started. Alright, the first boss, usually the simplest, let's see. A bouncing baby guy. Now, what I like about this is that every boss in this game gets the Power Rangers Season 1 treatment. Like Rita Repulsa throwing down her staff and making her monster grow and all that crap. That happens with every monster in this game. Well, at least every boss. And I like how the size of this boss is. Look, he's about half the size of the screen. Doesn't really hurt you that much because, you know, he's bouncing around, you got a nice little alcove to hide in. And every time you hit him, his pants hike now. So, I'm having trouble. Am I actually hurting him or am I just undressing him? Which says a lot of weird things about Yoshi that I don't even want to go into. Oh crap. And that's what happens when you're fighting a guy half the size of the screen. Come on, Eggy! Just keeps going down. Now, I think this guy really is unstoppable. He's just very, very self-conscious. Because the whole point of it is you gotta pants this guy, then he becomes super embarrassed, and flies away. What a bunch of hot air. Alright, next boss. Alright, the main boss of World 1, and I like this little, this little added thing that you have to walk to the boss while this dramatic music is pumping. You don't immediately go to it. It's a nice little effect, and I appreciate it. You know, you see a little gumdrop. And hey, does Baby Mario want to go to Bowser's Castle? I'll take him there in a hurry. Hee-hee-ho-ho-ho! This is the only thing repetitive in this game. I don't mind it that much. Especially because all of the bosses are kind of different from one another. That is a very nice special effect. You know, for the Super Nintendo, you gotta remember, it's the greatest system pretty much ever made, but it still had its technological, limitations. And not a lot of games did this kind of stuff, and this was a later end kind of game, but I really appreciate the artwork style and the special effects. It must have been very hard to program all of this into a game. Only thing I don't appreciate is that the mid-boss could damage you if you hit him. This guy you can walk right up to and it doesn't hurt him. You just gotta break him down. And he explodes. Well, it's a good thing he comes later on in other castles as sort of like obstruction or mini-boss to get keys from. But other than that, this was an okay boss. Now this boss is a classic. Anyone who ever plays a Mario game knows what to do when you see this guy. Now I just added the text to all of this guy's rantings before every boss battle because, it's part of it. Enjoy it. Now if you've never played a Mario game, and I'm just having trouble trying to process that idea, anytime you meet one of these ghosts, just face them and they disappear. Which means you gotta keep bouncing eggs off the wall. This is pretty much the easiest boss you ever gotta fight. The most problem you're ever gonna have is the fact that this guy keeps getting bigger and that bats keep flying at you. Other than that, extremely easy. You see that? Boom! Too easy. Alright, dropping on in, and here's the boss, a potted flower plant. Now what did I tell you guys? these people are really creative with their bosses. Oh well, okay, let's make the Rita Repulsa trick and make this monster appear or grow or whatever. Snake Ghost! You know, it's funny, I've actually met across this kind of enemy before in other castles. Really, their main function is to stay in one stationary position and either move their face and grab Baby Mario. Well, actually, no, that's all they do. Well, sometimes they spit out Shy Guys, but that's more for you to eat up and make them retract to their one stationary place. Now, this guy I like. This is one of the trickier bosses in the game. This is the first tricky boss, because you're playing a push of war against two Shy Guys, while this guy continuously pushes you away, and, wow, that's really effective. I don't know why he doesn't do this for the entire battle. And he also spits out those blue fire that you have to keep dodging. But hey, once the Shy Guys fall, this guy got nowhere to go, and it's an easy win from there. Well, okay, you gotta work, and now he's gone! Oh well, I like this boss. Okay now, another boss time, and it's a frog! Wow, that is a very creepy stare. I don't know why, this frog just creeps me out, man! It just keeps looking at me like that. You know, and this is something very unique. Instead of growing the monster, he shrinks you! And... did I just lose? Wow, you would think being eaten by a monster would automatically mean a loss, but no. This is the boss battle. The frickin' digestive trap of a frickin' frog, man! And why the hell is a uvula in this guy's stomach? You know, I like it. You know, there's the, I don't know, is that supposed to represent the walls of the stomach? The inner linings? Well, at least they have, like, digestive acid slowly dripping down. But I gotta wonder, why does this guy keep eating Shy Guys? I mean, he keeps eating them, and there's something wrong with his stomach. I mean, I keep hitting him. Shouldn't he realize, like, oh, shit, maybe I shouldn't be eating so much? But no! He just keeps eating and keeps giving me fuel to kill him. Dumbass frog! I just hope I don't have to exit through his rectal cavity. Man, the colors, man. Holy... I did go out his rectal cavity! Oh, that's disgusting! Wow, starting off with a slip and slide. Okay, another one of those, you know, like, moment building kind of entrances. Closing door and a single piranha plant. Wow, the piranha plant. Ever since Super Mario 1, always a freaking staple of the game series. So what the hell's it gonna turn into now? A giant piranha plant, I guess? Suicide. Holy shit! Now, that's kind of impressive. It's got barbs everywhere, it's growing like all these viney tentacles. Ooh. You know, I gotta wonder, that little bulbous spot on its neck, did it grow that after like being mutatedly grown, or was it always injured? I mean, it's kind of a dumb idea to have a pre-injured, like, piranha plant as a boss, so I gotta... Oh man, I'm just reading too much into it. Well, the entire point of this whole stage was to learn how to skip eggs across the water so you can fight this guy. We just keep... Oh, tricky! Tricky! I did not see that coming. So, how do you get more eggs? No, these people always give you a way to get more eggs. Parachute spores! That turn into these little white Pac-Man things. Oh, he's doing it again! You won't catch me this time, you bastard! Ah, gotcha! You know, you would think that his little, like, vines would try to, like, block the eggs, but no, they just let it happen. And then I won. And then it shrivels up and dies. Oh, how sad. How very sad. I win.